What role does adaptation play in psychological success? Let's explore it together. If you've been following these weekly series, you know we're talking about high-functioning individuals and how their ability to adapt to the environment is a superpower of sorts, but also comes at a price. And you would have also learned that key to the IET framework that we are discovering together week by week is the idea of balance. None of the tools or the strategies that we use, either individually or collectively as a species, are universally and objectively good or bad. But like everything in life, when used appropriately, they can be helpful over a protracted period of time. When used excessively, then they can be damaging. And the same goes with adaptation. We've explored so far how the high-functioning individual has an ability to tune in the environment, by which I mean both the environment at large and the individuals within it. And with this ability, they are also attuned to the tiny shifts of energy and requirements that the environment has. And because of their abilities, they very easily fall into a trap. I think it is a trap of adapting to these external demands. Now, the reason this is linked to psychological success is because as we adapt into these particular demands, and we do so with high efficiency and effectiveness, the tendency is therefore to be praised for the role and input that we provide this system and the way we support its component parts and its needs. And so it becomes a little bit of a vicious cycle whereby the natural tendency that we have to use our talents and skills, coupled with the very well rehearsed strategy of adaptation, now creates a psychological picture of success that gets reinforced and praised by those around us, both in terms of actual praise and feedback, but also in terms of results and achievements that we measure in comparison to those we have around in the environment. And so, as always, the question that I invite you to ask yourself is, what is the balance? Is it there, or is it skewed in favor of adaptation or in favor of avoidance? Ideally, we want to be somewhere in the middle, where we are able indeed to read the environment, attune to it, and provide as necessary, but never at the cost of our own sense of self, of our identity, of our well-being. And the trouble is that given the type of conditioning and upbringing that most of us go through, especially if you are a high-functioning individual, the tendency is to pay the price of self. And so the reflection I wish to leave you with this week is the following. When you exited the house this morning to go off and do the things that you do, how much of yourself did you have to leave behind in order to succeed in the day ahead? Until next week.